to another Anime Kingdom First Impressions. As you can see by the title below, this is on episode 1 of Beatless, and the main reason I first, decided I wanted to go ahead and watch this anime was, of course, the sci-fi kind of genre thing. When it comes to picking out an anime, obviously, besides looking at the popularity of it and everything, seeing, what everyone is all hyped out about, the other one, of course, is the genres. I like a lot of romance genres, I like a lot of sci-fi and fantasy genres, and that's why I kind of chose this anime, because it looked like it was going to be it's a heavily sci-fi kind of genre. The plot seemed kind of interesting. We have these robots, or what they're called HIEs, and pretty much they help everyone in their normal day lives. It's kind of like iRobot, honestly, in anime form. And from that, it kind of sounded interesting, and from how it would be where these rogue robots, as you saw in this one, HIEs or whatever, end up going out. They're obviously bad. I'm not too sure on their objective yet from the first episode. Like, from a story standpoint, the beginning, this first episode, it was an okay start. There's nothing groundbreaking about the story so far. If there's one word to, I know a lot of people probably thinking this as well, is that this episode showed that this anime is kind of generic. It's nothing we haven't seen before. It's nothing too special. But I did like some of the character designs. Like Lacia, I liked her character design. Sure, I don't like the main character, not just his character design, but overall just his personality. He's the weak character where you're gonna see him end up falling in love with the robot girl, and the girl, I guess, falls in love with him, and somehow, some way, even though there's all this discrimination, as you saw, where pretty much the robots are just they're tools. That's how everyone sees it. Obviously, our main character doesn't, and I guess after this whole thing, things are gonna change. Like, I'm not too sure on why these robots were made. The 5 that ended up breaking out and everything. 4 of them looked like they just want to destroy people. To which I gotta say, I kind of like the red hair one, the one with the cat ears. Not gonna lie, she's pretty hot. But overall, just the whole plot of it, I'm not too sure on why they're attacking. And halfway through the episode, you go through the first part, seeing our character go through his daily life. There was some type of explosion at one point too, which may lead to a backstory of how he's connected to this HIE, where he meets later on, which is of course Lacia, and that's how they're able to be connected later on as well. Because her overall, Lacia, in terms of all the other robots, all the other HIEs, she's the one that doesn't seem like she wants to destroy everyone. That one that lets flower petals out and everything, she just seems like she wants to kill people. She literally almost killed Adato by pretty much whatever her petals touch, it kind of malfunctions them, and she ends up controlling them, I guess. I don't know. Each of them have their own kind of abilities. We've seen some of them. For example, like I said, we saw the girl with the flowers. We saw Lacia's, which I guess she's the one. She's kind of like an EMP kind of thing. Her weapon's literally just a huge piece of metal. I'm not too sure, what the heck's going on with that. And then, of course, I think we also saw one of the other girls who she has like a gun blaster kind of thing. I'm not too sure if that's her power or there's something even better behind it. One of them looked like super speed too as well, and then the other one had like ability to like use lightning. I don't know. We don't know the full specifics on all the girls yet, but like, why were they made, and is there a reason why? Is there some main villain, or was this just a malfunction? All of a sudden, all these girls, all these HIEs are on the loose, and for some reason Lacia is different from them. Not too sure. Like I said, the plot of it looks interesting at first, but it's kind of confusing from just watching one episode, which is why, even though it may look generic, and sure, I definitely do not like the main character, because it's just got to the point where I hate these main characters that are just like these super weak characters and are like, oh no, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, and all, it didn't even make sense, honestly, when Lacia was telling him, be my owner and everything, and she, he wants to run away at first, and she's like, how long are you gonna keep running away for? And I'm over here like, wait, that's the kind of line you give someone later on in the journey, after you've figured out who they are and their experiences and everything, because it makes no sense why you'd be like, you know what, you're right, we gotta stop running away, because it's not like he ran away from anything else before, right? The only thing that may be connected to that is like that whole explosion flashback thing that he had. Maybe that has something to do with, and you know, he ended up running away and something bad happened, so now he doesn't want to run away anymore or something, I guess. He ended up still running away with her. It's just running away in a different way. It made no sense, honestly, I gotta say. And he seems completely fine with the whole fact that a HIE almost tried to destroy him, kill him, and all of a sudden he's got this new HIE here, and she seems to be a lot different, obviously, but he's okay with, you know, just accepting the fact that, yeah, I'll be your owner, yeah, I'll take responsibilities, even though you seem to be like, you came out of nowhere and all of a sudden just want me to be your owner. There's like too many questions that make me think like this guy is not thinking straight, and he just seems okay and fine with it all, including with his sister. His sister's like, yeah, sure, okay, but that kind of shows her personality. I'm kind of okay with that for her, but it just makes no sense as our main character, Arato. He just seems to be okay with it all, and going towards the ending of this episode, it kind of just like flipped. It went from, you know, having this whole, oh shit, all these HIEs are out there, you know, 5 of them on the loose, some people are about to die and stuff, some people are probably dying at the very moment, and instead it's just her playing housewife kind of thing and everything. And it's just like, okay. It was kind of even awkward at the point where he's like checking her out and stuff, and like, oh man, get your mind out of the gutter. I'm over here like, I guess, yeah, okay, but it just feels like it just wasn't, it was like that scene meant like nothing, honestly. And a lot of the scenes in this episode kind of just didn't make sense. But like I said, I'm going to give this anime a try. I'm going to continue to watch it, see 2 more episodes at least, and we'll go from there to see how the story and plot does go. Because like I said, the original plot of it does sound kind of interesting. I do like Lacia so far. I like her character design, and I'm interested in learning kind of what the main story is before just dropping it, you know. But other than that, I'm not looking forward to the main character. Hopefully, I guess, you know, he doesn't stay useless the whole time, because it looks like it's going to be one of those animes where the main character is pretty much just useless throughout the whole thing. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. This anime, Beatless, I would definitely probably not recommend someone to initially watch it. Maybe after 2 episodes I would, depending on how it goes, but it's definitely generic. The main character is definitely irritating. I would say the story is interesting, but not interesting enough to like full on just pull you in right from the start. And also the animation, it ain't that good, honestly. There's definitely moments where it's just like, okay, but some of the character designs, like I said, I did like Lacia's character design. I did like the other, you know, what's it called, HIE character designs as well, the 5 main villain girls, I guess. But other than that, it's nothing that really brought me and said this is going to be the anime that I want to watch the whole season. It's more of just something that I'm going to give, you know, go ahead and give it a try and see how it goes with these next 2 episodes. But other than that, the ending song was definitely really good. I really enjoyed that part. That was probably one of my favorite parts of the entire episode, which is kind of sad, the ending song, you know, in terms of not having to do anything with the story. But yeah, that's all I pretty much gotta say, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom first impressions. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. As always, guys, I want to hear your guys' thoughts, so feel free just to put down your opinions. What did you think about this episode? What did you think about this anime overall so far? Do you have expectations, good, bad, whatever you want to say? Feel free to comment below. And until next time, guys, see ya.